Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another video for you guys. I'm making this video because I'm a little bit frustrated, just a tiny bit. I'm not sure why this is happening, but it has been announced that Matt Ryan, who has played Constantine, of course, in his own show for a season, and then was brought into the Arrowverse and has been on Legends of Tomorrow for multiple seasons at this point. It has been announced that he is going to be exiting the role as Constantine on the show, but he's going to be playing a new character starting next season. I believe that was the information. I'm making this video not because I watch Legends, because I haven't seen past the season 4 premiere. Full disclosure, I do not like this show. I'm making this video because, once again, Warner Brothers does this huge announcement talking all about the multiverse at DC Fandom and how the multiverse, we can have multiple versions of characters, blah, 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 blah. And they're really promoting this whole idea of the multiverse, of what they're doing with television, movies, all that kind of stuff. Well, they say that, but now they're asking Legends to get rid of the Constantine character because they're going to be rebooting Constantine within Justice League Dark on HBO Max, all this kind of stuff. It's like, what about the multiverse? Wait, what happened, Warner Brothers? Let's look at all this. So, of course, Matt Ryan as Constantine, of course, played Constantine for a full season on his show. I hate the fact that his show got canceled. I feel like he did a really good job, in my personal opinion, with that show. But I'm glad they brought him back into Arrow, which of course was the worst season when they brought him back, but season 4 of Arrow, they brought him into the Arrowverse, and now, of course, like I said, he's been on Legends for multiple years. So, we have two paragraphs here we're going to go through. Let's go through the first one here, and then we'll discuss what was said. Matt Ryan, who has played John Constantine on Legends of Tomorrow, I said DC, I'm flubbing everywhere. Anyways, continue. Since season 3 of Legends, he'll be wrapping up his arc as the DC antihero in the current 6th season, but Ryan is not going anywhere. At the show's Comic-Con home panel Sunday, the executive or co-showrunner, executive producer Phil Klimmer, not sure I pronounced that name. Well, anyways, revealed that Ryan will be back as a series regular in season 7 as a new character, Dr. Gwen Davies, an eccentric scientist from the early 20th century who might be the team's only hope next season. Now, I'm not going to watch the show after season 4 premiere. I just can't get into the show anymore. I'm just not a fan. But it's like, when you first hear that, like, so why are they getting rid of Constantine? It's in the second paragraph, as you can probably tell what's going on here. But it's really irritating because it's like, why are they doing this to him? You know what I'm saying? Why are they doing this? But it's because Warner Brothers, I guess, just doesn't want to confuse people, but yet you have multiple Batmen running around at this point. You got Robert Pattinson's Batman. You have two different Batmans that are confirmed for the Flash movie, like, Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck. So why can't Matt Ryan continue to play Constantine on Legends while you have another Constantine popping up in a rebooted? I don't understand it. Let's look at the second paragraph here, and let's figure out all of this. So the character is now being phased out on the show as a Constantine reboot from J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot and Warner Bros. Television is in the works for HBO Max with a darker tone and a new take on John Constantine, likely as a character of color. So, okay, with that first sentence there, that's fine. I have no issue with them bringing a new Constantine to HBO Max. I thought that Constantine reboot was going to be in terms of a Justice League Dark. Maybe that's what they're kind of implying. To me, it doesn't really matter who plays John Constantine. My thing is, how come John Constantine can't be on Legends and have someone else play the character on HBO Max? I don't understand this at all. I don't get it. Warner Brothers kept pushing this whole thing of multiverse at DC Fandom. If that's the case, why are you doing this? Okay, it caused me to have flashbacks years ago when they had the Suicide Squad popping up in Arrow season 3, and they had to get disbanded within Arrow. Well, they were in Arrow season 2, but Arrow season 3, they had to get disbanded because of the Suicide Squad movie. Back then, I think things were different, but I thought things were starting to turn around in terms of Warner Brothers and everything, because like, they're like, multiverse, we're really pushing this whole idea of we're going to have multiple Earths and everything going on and all these different stories and all that. But then it comes to this, and then they once again pull a character away so that they can have the character pop up on another project, which is like, why can't we have both? What's the issue here? Why is this happening? I don't get it. The last paragraph. As everyone who loves him knows, in the end, John Constantine will walk his path alone. The time has come for John to part ways with the Legends and for me to part ways with John. I'm really excited to be creating this new role on the show and have some fun with it, discovering how this new character fits in and causes some trouble for the Legends. Well, I don't know all about that. But it's frustrating because he's basically being told you can't play the character anymore because we're gonna basically reboot the character on another show. But he's like, but why can't I still play the character? And like, like, because he can easily point to several references of like, we've had multiple versions of this character running around at the same time, but why? How come I can't? I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't get it. So understandably, people were really upset yesterday when this news dropped, and it really irritated me. I'm like, once again, you could have done the right thing. You keep Matt Ryan on playing Constantine as long as Legends continues, and you have a rebooted Constantine. Like that it's that simple. It's that simple. But apparently to them, it's too difficult to do that. So we're not doing it. I don't get it. I don't get it. So what did you guys think of this news of Matt Ryan, I can't fucking talk today. It's been a long day. Matt Ryan having to step down from the role because of this reboot. Are you excited for the reboot, Constantine? I mean, for me, it's like I would be more excited if it wasn't like an issue to where we had to get rid of another person playing the character in order for this character to work. Like, you could have had both. I don't understand why we have to shut down one actor from playing the role and they have to create a whole new character for him in order to keep him on the show because he cannot play this character more because people above them are telling him, no, you can't do that because we're going to reboot the character. But Multiverse? It doesn't matter. That's what it feels like to me. What do you guys think of this information? What do you think of this news? Are you frustrated? Are you annoyed? Are you happy they're still I'm glad that Matt's still working. He's still be able to work. He's going to play in a whole new character. But I think it's irritating that he's having to be forced to step down because of this whole situation. It's just ridiculous. But curious to know your thoughts. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know in the comment section below, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.